Home to over 2.5 million people, spread across nearly 20% of the planet, Pacific peoples have a deeply rooted heritage that is intrinsically linked to our island and ocean resources. These have been the lifeblood of our communities, sustaining us for generations. Tourism is vital to many nations in the Pacific, fueling economic growth, creating jobs, and generating income for our communities. The COVID-19 pandemic was a catalyst for reimagined approach to tourism. The Pacific Tourism Organization partnered with governments, industry, and community leaders from 20 Pacific nations to craft a new regional tourism vision that by 2030, the Pacific Islands will be empowered by and benefiting from tourism that is resilient, prosperous, and inclusive. It improves the well-being of our communities, protects, restores, and promotes our cultures, islands, and ocean ecosystems. We developed the Pacific Sustainable Tourism Policy Framework to steer this vision. There's been a remarkable momentum since its launch in the late 2021, with 19 nations now committed to taking meaningful action to advance to a model of sustainable tourism that secures a more equitable, prosperous, and sustainable future for Pacific peoples. Together, we prepared the Pacific Sustainable Tourism Standard for destinations and industry. The standards provide direction and guidance to support us to implement sustainability standards throughout the region at national and individual business levels. We have laid the foundations for establishing a community of practice so that we can share our collective knowledge and work together on innovative solutions needed to drive sustainable tourism practices across the Pacific region. Despite these significant achievements, there is more work ahead. To secure a sustainable and resilient future for Pacific peoples through tourism, we must strengthen our communities and tourism businesses against natural disasters, economic shocks, and climate change. Pacific destinations need capacity building, infrastructure development, as well as strategies and tools to diversify tourism offerings, promote the uniqueness of our islands, leverage technology, ensure cultural preservation, and environmental stewardship. This journey demands visionary leadership and a holistic and forward-thinking approach that is supported by unwavering commitment from governments, industry stakeholders, communities, and development partners. A coordinated approach is vital to our success.
We see tourism as the vaka, the vessel we use to navigate towards greater sustainability and the resilience of our people, our culture, our islands, and indeed our ocean. There is much work to be done to transition to a more sustainable tourism future, and the time is now. The time for governments, industry, development agencies, and partners to help us navigate our journey towards a better type of tourism. We have come a long way together, and we look forward to strengthening our existing partnerships and building new ones to support us in our efforts.